Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Tana Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a Will We End Up Together pick a card reading. So please go ahead and decide if you resonate with group 1, group 2, or group 3. I will have timestamps in the description box, and we're going to look at the kind of the past, present, and future of your relationship. We're going to see what the energies are around it. We're going to look at the outcome and see if we can, get a clear picture on whether you will end up together or not. And then we'll get some guidance on moving forward. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll just give you a moment here and then just go ahead and click on the timestamp for the group that you're interested in watching. Thank you. See you in a minute. Hi, group number 1. This is Cindy with Tana's Tarot, and this is group number 1 for the Will You End Up Together pick a card reading. We're going to start with the tarot, and we're going to look at the past, present, and future energies for this relationship. So let's take a look. Maybe that's a little bit better. I'm trying to make sure everything's focused in here. So, in the present, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So, I see you, and again, if you see any energy switched, if you're like a cross watcher, I don't know how that could happen on this one, but anyway, if you need to switch the energies for any reason, please do go ahead. But I'm going to read this to you because you are the one that is watching it, and you are the one that is interested in knowing if you will end up together with your significant other. So I show you as the Queen of Pentacles. I see you as someone today who is grounded. You got your shit together. You are stable. You got, you're all set up. You got your money. You got your place to live. You've got everything. You've got everything going on. For the past, I show a knight bringing you a cup. Now, one thing about knights is they are action oriented. So this we do show, and I'm going to say he and she as depicted on the pictures, but again, it's just energies, and so do with those what you will or what you prefer. So I do see a Knight of Cups coming towards you in the past with a cup of love. Now we'll have to see how that turns out in the future. But I do see a knight coming, to offer you love. So in the future, we do see the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups can be, oftentimes it's called the soulmate card. It appears that both of you are looking at each other with interest and admiration and love. I will say, however, that twos also remind me of a decision, and I don't think we just have enough information right now. On the face of it, it looks to me like, we do see two things of cups here, so it does look to me like you've been offered love and you have accepted it. But, let's take a look at the rest of the cards and see, what the energies are. So it looks like you have been offered love, and you have taken it. So let us see. Sorry, you guys, I'm back. I got interrupted there. So let's go ahead and look at some energies around these cards. So let's see, is anything hindering you or helping you? Let's look and see what's going on here. So we have, look at the bigger picture. You and your loved ones are safe. And full moon in Libra. Now, if you need any help determining if this reading is for you, I do like to kind of call out the elements, the signs. So we do have cups up here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have pentacles, which is earth, which is Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And then we have Sagittarius, Cancer, and Libra here. That's a lot, but just in case. So anyway, for the energies of the relationship, like how it's going, we have look at the bigger picture. You and your loved ones are safe. And a win-win outcome is forecast. So what it looks like to me is, as the Queen of Pentacles, you may, Pentacles notoriously, known for taking their time and, considering everything, doing analysis before they, make any major decisions. So you are being encouraged to look at the bigger picture. So you may want to, look and see if there's any outside influences that could have a negative impact on your decision. You and your loved ones are safe. So if that's, any indication, so you want to know if you'll end up together. Of course, what that shows is that there may have been some off and on, there may have been some issues. Perhaps you're taking a break right now and you want to know if it's going to work. Well, so what this says is look at the bigger picture. So it's kind of leaving some of the analysis or the work up to you. Here, it is letting you know, though, that you and your loved ones are safe. And then also we get the message, a win-win outcome is forecast. So what I do see is, sorry about that. What I do see is, positive influences. I don't see any major blockages in you guys moving forward in this relationship. You are encouraged to take a step back and look at things, see the bigger picture means, you may be kind of down in the muck right now. So kind of try and step back, look at it from another perspective or maybe an outside person's perspective to kind of get, clarity on the picture. Or, you may just need to, you may be so caught up emotionally in things that maybe you just need to take a moment to let things, cool off before you make a decision. But all in all, we have a win-win outcome is forecast and the Two of Cups. So up to this point, it looks pretty good. So we need some guidance in this situation, and let us look at some guidance cards. Okay, so what we have here, we have true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So from the universe. And so you're being, oh, interesting that it would come right under there. So the universe is sending your knight to you with a cup of love. We have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is a love reading, so I'm going to take it that the timing for you to make this decision is good, and that it is good timing for you and this person to either start or rekindle your relationship. Again, I don't know if this is someone that you like and you're wondering if you'll end up together, or if this is someone that you have been in relationship with and there's a separation. But it says this is the perfect time to start anew. And then we have endings and beginnings. And it says, the old must be released so that the new can enter. So let's look at that. Now, again, only you know if this is someone that you're just interested in and you want to have a relationship with them, but you're not sure of their interest level. Or if it is someone that you have been in a relationship with and you guys are like on a timeout or there has been separation. So I would say I do see your counterpart, your significant other, coming to you with a cup of love. Now, let me just say this. It is a knight. And a knight is a messenger. I'm sorry, the page brings messages, but the knight, physically, comes and makes the offer. And he's on a horse, and the horse is moving. But it is a knight, and it's not a king. And so what that's saying is not questioning the level of the person, but maybe questioning the depth of the offer. Look and see, is this enough? Is this person bringing what you really want? So again, if it's a new person, it can be hard, like a job interview. So, yeah, you like me, so what's going on here? It's kind of hard, especially if it's someone new. It's not like you want to get married tomorrow. You don't even know them, but you do kind of want to know what's their intentions, what is their MO, what do they want, that kind of a thing. So there could be some more work that you need to do, some more digging, some things that you may need to find out. Now, if this is someone new, all you need to agree to is a cup of coffee, a phone call. You don't have to, don't fall into the trap that if this is someone new that you've been interested in, that you know about, and you think you'd like to end up together, that's fine. But just make sure that you know who this person is before you go, that far. So do your due diligence, do your work, and find out more about this person and who they are. And I like how they have you depicted as the Queen of Pentacles, because Pentacles energy is slow moving energy. You have your own money. You have your own stability. You have your own thing going on that is definitely solid and abundant. You have a solid foundation. Do you need anyone? No. Do you want someone? Well, yeah, that's why you're watching this video. So take your time, find out who this person is, and if it's something that you're really interested in. Now, if you have been in a relationship before and with this person and you've been on timeout or separated for some reason, this is where is this offer everything that you want and need? Because if you have been on timeout, it was for a reason. You were either on timeout due to something this person did or something this person didn't do. So, pardon me. Let me take a sip of water here. So, make sure that if this person didn't do something that was a deal breaker for you, are they willing to do it now? Or are they just, trying to get you back? Find out. Stand firm in who you are. Stand firm in your convictions. And make sure that this person understands what they need to do in order to get you back and in order for you guys to end up together. Make sure that this offer is the right offer. I mean, it's right before the king, and this could be a totally sufficient offer. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying pay attention to it and take your time. So if there was, I think this card here, endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. I think it's more apropos to if you guys have been in separation for any reason. And if you have, and there was something negative that happened on either person's side that caused the separation, please know that needs to be dealt with. It needs to be forgiven, forgotten, apologies, whatever needs to happen, but it needs to be acknowledged. So acknowledge whatever the old is, whatever issue happened in the past, acknowledge it, discuss it, make sure that you both are on the same page. Make sure that if it's something that you did, that you understand what you did wrong. You understand how it made the other person feel. You understand the necessity of apologizing and making a pledge, an effort not to do something like that again. And same with this other person. It is, if it's something that they did to you that really hurt you, or if it's something that you really wanted or needed that they refused or they said they do but they didn't, that needs to be acknowledged and resolved so that it can be released before you can start anew. So don't just, he's coming and he's got an offer of love and I've got the 2 of Cups and true love and fertility and it says to start new. Okay, so these are good tidings of joy, but make sure that you've dealt with the issues of the past so that they can be released and you can have a real, clean, new beginning. So that's the message there. So please do pay extra attention to that, whichever way it goes. So this is all really very, very positive so far. A couple of warnings, a little issue here and there. But we do have the 2 of Cups, which is, soulmate, true love, twin flame perhaps, relationship. So it does appear that it's moving towards a good outcome. And then for the outcome, we're using the Angel Answers deck, and we have no need to worry. So I think that in many, we can take that quite a few different ways. No need to worry that this person is really, speaking the truth, that this person really does want this. Now, is this person able to apologize or, whatever. If this is the person that caused a separation, that's another story. But I think this person does have good intentions. Okay? As long as you do your due diligence and you make sure that the old is released, as long as you listen to these warnings or clues or guidance, the Spirit sees no need to worry. So, for the question, group number 1 of will you end up together, I do think that you have a very good chance that yes, you will. You need to do a little bit of homework. You need to step back and look at things clearly. You need to make sure that being happy is more, and being treated well and being happy and for things to turn out well is more important than just getting back together. So there's work that needs to go into it to make getting back together the right decision. But I do see definitely positive aspects for this. So I think that's very exciting. So that's definitely a yes. You definitely can and will end up back together if you do your homework. So thank you, group number 1. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Please do check out any other groups if you feel so inclined. And that's all I have for you until next time. So bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. This is the reading for group number 2 for will you end up together. So we're going to go ahead and look at the tarot, and we have past, present, and future of the relationship to kind of give us a clue as to where we've been, where we're at, and where we're going. So for the past, we have 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups indicates a lot of choices, confusion, or being delusional or disillusioned. So basically, not seeing things correctly, overwhelmed with choices. So on whose side, I don't know yet, but we will see. So in the past, there's definitely been someone with too many choices, or someone who was confused and who may have been taking advantage of all those choices, let's just say that, or someone who was confused or overwhelmed by the choices, or someone who definitely just was not seeing things clearly, or who was totally disillusioned about the relationship, or someone's motives, or whatever. Let's move forward and see. And then for the present, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is he's a messenger, and this is a message of truth. So whether this is someone bringing a message of truth to you, perhaps to bring clarity to the issue here that occurred in the past, or the confusion that happened in the past, or maybe it's you saying, hey, I do want to get back together with you. I do care about you, but I can't until I know the truth as to what happened. And then for the future, we see the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups can be interpreted a few ways. One would be a time of celebration, time of, reveling with friends and celebration. 2 could be a time of a person with their, since it's female, I'm going to say a person with their girls, going out and partying with their girls. And what does that mean? Does that mean singledom, or, what does that mean? And then there can be a negative connotation with the Three of Cups about, third-party energies. So let's go ahead and see. So we see confusion, too many choices. We see the truth is requested and required and necessary. And then we see Three of Cups. which can be celebration. It can be either a celebration of a coming together of the both of you. It could be you going out with your homegirls and tying one on, or it could be an indication of too many people in the equation. So let's go ahead and see the energies that are surrounding the relationship, like what is going on externally, what is impacting the relationship. Okay, so we have a fiery climax approaches. Okay, what does that mean? I don't know. Oof, emotions are running high and luck is on your side. So let's real quick look at the signs. We have cups, which is water signs, Cancer. Cancer, I know them all. I just need to do them in the right order or I forget. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's not in the right order, but that's cups. Swords is air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then we have a fire sign here. That's kind of generic. And then we have a fire sign here. So we have Sagittarius and Aries. Okay, so we have water, air, and fire. So something major is going to happen. A fiery climax approaches. Is that a bad thing? It could be, or it could be a passionate, happy thing. So something is going to happen in the near future. It shows that emotions are running high. So whoever is involved in this decision of getting back together, it is, it's an emotional, it definitely isn't two people sitting around going, I don't know, I don't care, or whatever. What do you want to do? I don't know what I want to do. It's either one or both of the parties are very invested and very emotionally charged right now. But then we do have luck is on your side. So this means that things are very emotional right now and something is going to or needs to happen. But for you two to get back together, it looks like luck may be on your side. Now let's go ahead and pull the guidance cards. And we have, this situation involves your past life memories, divine passion, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? We see, confirmation here, fiery climax, emotions are running high, divine passion. And then we have independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Okay, so I'm seeing some messages here. So, with the past life, I would say just straight up, let's take that literally. You and your person that you're concerned about getting back with have been through this before. Whether in this life, I don't know if, breaking up and getting back together is a pattern with you, but definitely you have known each other and been in a relationship in a past life, which would lead me to believe that you may be continuing that pattern in this life. So need to watch that, because breakup to makeup is gets tiring after a while. Then we have divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? That can be so hard, because it looks like either you or both of you are very passionate, emotional people. We do have cups. Water signs can be very emotional. And then fire signs, we do have Sagittarius and Aries, and this is red. And so Fire signs can be very passionate, emotionally, sexually, everything. Fire signs can be just like on fire. So you really need to understand, do you really want this? Or do you just want to win? What do you want? You really need to answer that before you decide whether you want to end up back together with this person. To me, this is definitely not someone that you like and you just want to know if you're going to end up back together. This is for a couple that's been together, make up to break up, some kind of a cycle. Or if this is only the first time, it is a huge emotional thing. And in order to keep it from being a cycle, a repetitive cycle, we need to calm down, rein back in those emotions, try and look at things dispassionately, or what is the word? Try and look at things calmly and really think, is this what I want? Am I just caught up in my emotions? Do I just want to win? Am I just lonely? Ask yourself all the questions. Then here we have independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. What this message means to me is, I think that I'm getting that you are a bit too dependent on this person. I see codependency written all over this. Codependency is being together for all the wrong reasons. I need you. I'm not whole without you. What other signs? Google codependency. Look up codependency. People who are in relationships because they have unhealthy needs. And the other person is codependent as well. And these unhealthy needs are being met by both of you in a very unhealthy, normally negative cycle. And so what this card is telling you is, you need to learn to be independent, to be self-sufficient yourself before you have a relationship. And I bet you a buck that you have issues with self-worth, self-esteem, and self-love. And I'll tell you one thing. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I didn't love myself and I needed to love myself before I could love someone else or be in a healthy relationship, I would have seen the lips moving, but I wouldn't understand a word that came out of your head, because it's like you're speaking Greek to me. Self-love, love yourself. What does that mean? Go get a mani-pedi, buy some new makeup, go get a massage. Is that self-love? No, that's self-care. Self-love is boundaries. And I think you need to set up some boundaries for yourself. You know when emotions are running high. You know when you feel an impending sense of something's going to happen. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel safe. You don't feel in control, and you're not. Where are your boundaries? What do you accept? What's going on that's making you so unhappy, that's causing you guys to break up? Is breaking up and getting back together fixing it? Again, I bet you another buck it's not. So you need to set boundaries. How you allow people to treat you. Determine, what do I want? Yeah, maybe you want to be with him, but is being with him making you happy? No. Do you want to be happy? I'm sure you do. So I see a lot of homework. You need to break cycles. You need to look about what codependency is, because this is screaming codependency. You need to look at what is self-love, setting boundaries. What's your bottom line? What are your boundaries? What will you accept? What do you want? Before you can be in any kind of a healthy reciprocal relationship with anyone else. So, am I telling you to not get back together? No. But what I am telling you is, I'm getting the message that if it's not a cycle, this breaking up and making up and not being together and wanting to get back together, it will become an unhealthy cycle. And I can see that, and I can tell you that. I can also tell you that you need to work on your independence, your self-love, your self-esteem. I can tell you these things for sure. So that is what Spirit is saying. It is, of course, up to you. But I hope that you can feel and hear the truth. If you want all flowers and sunshine, this isn't the channel for that. I'm sorry. If I see something, even if it's not the way you want it to turn out, or, if it's not all good or happy, I got to tell you. But let me tell you, if you do this, you will be so more happy than you've ever been. If you work on your independence, if you work on your self-worth, if you work on establishing your boundaries, if you decide what it is that you really want. So, luck is on your side. Yeah, if you make the right decisions. And because it is up to you. And I see this as you and your homegirls. From reading these. So let's go ahead and look at our angel answers outcome card. And this is supposed to let us know the final outcome. Not the right time. So, does that say that the person that you want to get back with is an abuser, a total loser, you should leave and never go back? And no. But it's definitely saying the things that are going on right now are not in your best interest. And there's a lot of work you need to do before you get back with this person or have a relationship with anyone else for that matter. I am hopeful for you. I hope you take this message and take it to heart and realize I have a lot of work to do, but when I do this work, I will be able to have a good relationship. I will be able to be happy. So, that is all I have for you today. I hope it helps. And I want to thank you for spending this time with me. Please do comment if you have any comments or thoughts. I would love to hear them. And thanks for joining me. That's all I have. And thank you, group number 2. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 3. This is Cindy from Tana Tarot, and you are group number 3 for the Will You End Up Together reading, pick a card reading. So we're going to look at some tarot for some past, present, future influences. We're going to then look at some oracle for some clarification energies as to, the energies around what's going on. Then we will get some guidance. And then we will do an Angel Answers card with the recommended outcome. So thank you for joining me, and let's jump in. So what we have for the past is 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is all about planting your seeds and waiting for them to bear fruit. So in this instance, in this situation, I would suspect that either you have kind of indicated to someone that you are interested, whether you are male or female, you've indicated to someone that you are interested and, kind of put some work into it, and maybe it took you quite a while to get up the guts, and, now it's kind of in their ballpark, or, just kind of waiting to see how things, work out. Or you are someone who is in a relationship that maybe is not going the way you want, or maybe, it's not moving to the next level, or maybe you're in separation. I don't know, but it does appear that you have put work into it, you've planted seeds, and now you are wanting things to move to the next level. For the present, we have Strength. So, it's a pretty literal card. In order to move forward, this can be a very scary time if it's someone new, or even if it's someone you've been in a relationship with and you're kind of saying, hey, it's time to go to the next level. That can be very intimidating. It's almost like doing an ultimatum, and we all know people don't usually react well to ultimatums. But so it's, showing us that you're going to need your strength in order to make it through this. But I think also it's like, I think this card is saying you're more badass than you know. You're not afraid of lions. And you have the strength, and you need to stand firm and strong in your convictions, because what you're asking for here is not a bad or a far out or a, it's what you deserve. So remain strong in your convictions, and you are strong. And then for the future, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is confident, passionate, zest for life. So it does show that you come out of this situation a badass bitch. So whether you come out a single BAB or a person in a relationship, that remains to be seen. So let's go ahead and pull out the next set of cards, which will give us some of the energies around what's going on. So we have, what do you need to release? Whoa. It's time to release negativity. Okay, release, release, release. And then prosperity lies ahead. So, What do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. And I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I know the second I start talking, I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. Whew. I'm usually much louder, but I held it in for you. You're welcome. Okay, so put in work, waiting for your seeds to grow, harvest leads me to believe you've made some type of a request or you have some type of an expectation. You're strong, you're standing your ground. Future shows you a strong person. What do you need to release? Well, you know that. Do you need to release this person? Have you perhaps asked repeatedly to move to the next level? Is it someone that you have not been in a relationship yet and you've mentioned a couple times but you're not getting any feedback? But you still feel, or maybe they're saying now's not the right time, but I do care about you, or is it confusing? Is it causing negative feelings? Perhaps you need to release this energy, this effort. Have you been in a relationship with someone for 7 years? And it took them 5 years for you to live together. Now you want to get married. You do want to have kids, but you're, getting up there. And you've put a lot into it. And you want it to go to the next step. But it's causing issues in the relationship. I don't know. But I do see that something needs to be released. And only you will know what that is. Perhaps things will go well, but you're just like totally stressed and tripping. And you need to let that go and kind of go with the flow. It could be that as well. Maybe you're just so up in your head. Maybe it's only been a year that you've put the work in. And maybe your partner or your significant other is like, whoa, I kind of wanted to, maybe you want to get married and have kids, and they're like, man, I wanted to travel more first and spend time with each other before we get married and have kids. Could be something like that. And maybe you need to step back and say, I really, really, really want to get married and have kids, but I know that this person is the one for me. Everything else shows me that he is. Maybe I just need to chill and release that and let things move forward at their own pace. Or it's actually his pace, but maybe I just need to chill for a minute. I don't know. Only you will know that. But we do have prosperity lies ahead. Now, it doesn't say love, but prosperity to me is not just money. I mean, it's mainly talking about money. But it could be love. It could be, you could be prosperous in so many different ways. So anyway, we have about a gazillion scenarios here. Let us see. We have, let's get some guidance here. We have unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Unconditional love, but this also speaks to me of like acceptance. Like separate yourself from the outcome. Don't be so attached to the outcome that you miss the experience. Then we have be strong. Oh, isn't that cool? Right under strength. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. We have, so there may be a lion, Leo. We have like a gazillion lions here. So let me real quick here. So we have Earth sign here, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, fire signs, and then with the lions, I'd say Leo again. So you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. And then we have, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So this can be a little fuzzy. It can be open to interpretation. But with this card and this card, it leads me to believe that what I'm hearing is that, and you'll know, I don't want to say this and you've been with someone for 27 years and you're still dating and, not married yet, or, if that's the case, okay. But these cards are kind of leading me to believe that you are a little bit too attached to the outcome, that you may be trying to control the path of this relationship too much. I could see by trying to control it too much and make it go on your timeline that you could damage it and you may not end up together. So what this tells me is separate yourself from the outcome. If this person is a loving person and you're in a good, solid, stable relationship, you're a strong person, you're badass, you've got your shit together. If there's no, if you're not being put on hold for 10 years, if that's not happening, the message that I'm getting here is back off a little bit, let things happen. You can manifest your intentions into reality, but forcing and pushing and just being so attached to what you want can have a negative impact on the relationship. So that would be a message or guidance or a lesson that I could tell you. Also, if you have been waiting 10 years and, waiting, and the person is keeping you waiting and not moving, then you need to love yourself enough to step away, perhaps. You are strong, and you can manifest what you want into reality because you are badass. So you can take it either way. If you've been waiting a long time and you're not getting it, you don't think you're ever going to get it, you can make it happen, but perhaps not in this situation. But if it hasn't been that long and this person is otherwise decent and you want to be together, you want to move it to the next level, you really want to be together, you want to get married, maybe just step back a little bit. But let's look and see what our guidance card tells us. Or the outcome, I'm sorry. These were the guidance. Let's see what the outcome card says. We have, within the next few months. So what that leads me to believe, prosperity lies ahead, so that's a good thing. Let go of the control, let go of the stress, let go of the negative feelings, and, remain strong. And what you want what you desire will happen within the next few months. So I would say, will you end up together? Yes, if you want to. If you're not the 10-year scenario. And if you can kind of let go of your attachment to the outcome and just kind of chill and enjoy the ride and let it happen. Not necessarily on his or her schedule, but if you can just let things kind of progress naturally, then yes. Awesome. Okay, well, cool beans. I want to thank you so much for your time, group number 3. This is all I have for you today. Please do check out any other groups if you are so inclined. And please do join me again. I would really appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe if you want to. It would really help the channel, and I would greatly appreciate that as well. So this is all I have for you. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.